Welcome, Transformers fans. My name is Composite EnerJoe, and today will be my 5th aerial bot review. And I might as well say, yeah, I got a bit of a cut, so I have this bandage on me, but it's no big deal. Feels a lot better now. So today I'm going to be reviewing the Transformers the Combiner Wars Voyager class Silverbolt, and here he is in his pretty neat yet, yes, it's obviously bulky, let's say. Bulky jet mode. But here he is, and this jet mode is actually based off of something called a Concorde plane. And one unique feature about the Concorde planes that this figure can actually replicate is that you see this nose cone. You can actually point it down, and this may look weird, and it kind of does at first until you realize that the actual Concorde planes, there are versions of the Concorde that has the nose cone built at an angle like this. And that is really neat. That is really neat that you have the option of having it be the that you can have the, I guess, straight-nosed variant or the crooked-nosed variant. Pretty cool. Pretty cool that you have that kind of option. And chock full of details. You can even see like the actual passenger windows. This can move, but that's more for transformation. And that's it. It's a really neat. It's like unnecessarily bulky, but I think this is something that has plagued all of the Silverbolt figures, I think. And once again, jet formers, what can you do? Like, what can you do? He actually does have some landing gear, which is you pull this out. He has little landing gear, and he even has molded in landing gear on these parts so he can stand. And he comes with one accessory, which is this weapon. In which, to put it in vehicle mode, you just plug it into the double area there. And they were even kind enough to put a little molded in landing gear wheel so that so that it matches up with the tube back here. So he does have landing gear even with this big gun on him. So I'm gonna put this up to the side. So nothing else to really say about this alt mode. It's pretty neat, pretty cool, pretty sleek, and surprisingly accurate and surprisingly similar to the real world vehicle. So let's get on to a transformation. First, you lift these wings up and bring out the arms. Yeah, the arms are right there. Then you come here, fold out. His transformation is actually pretty simple. Fold out, come out here, and bring out the heel. Fold that in. And then we have one leg. Fold out. Bring out the heel. Fold in, and then bring out the other leg. Angle this a bit. Fold this into either that side or that side. It doesn't matter. I'm going to have it like this. Bring out the entire front part of the plane and fold it down. And then you come in here. Fold this down. And pull out the head and close it back up. And there he is. Very, very simple transformation. Nothing too involved, nothing too complicated, and here he is in his robot mode. And check out that head sculpt. And if you look at pictures of the original G1 character, this head sculpt is dead on. It's very, very G1 accurate, and he's got a good amount of articulation. He's got nice, heavy ratchet joints in his arms, like just nothing but ratchets. He's got an elbow. His legs can go, he can do a really nice kick. He's got hinges, like really heavy ratchets, rotation there, and a really good knee. And that's it. No waist, unfortunately. That's because, transformation. And like all Voyagers, well, let me get his weapons. And yeah, this big cannon can actually be separated into this still pretty big rifle. Pretty big rifle, and then you just plug this here for what I believe is like a small shield. So he has like a small shield and then his big rifle, which is pretty cool. It's not bad. So let me unplug this, and then to combine it, you just plug it in like this, and boom. That's what you do. Put that over to the side. So, And like all Combiner Wars Voyagers, he does have one other mode. He turns into the chest of the of his combiner. So let's get on with that. Yeah, it's a really solid robot mode. Really solid, nice, neat, and very simple transformation. So let's get on to transforming into his combiner chest and head, I guess. So then, oh yeah, you have to point these down, point these up, and fold back the hands to reveal the connector ports, the combiner connector ports. You basically gotta turn them upside down, and then fold these like this. It's almost like transforming them like always. You have to fold in the feet. It's basically similar to transforming him into his vehicle mode. Bring that up. And then when you fold this in, you have to peg this onto there. And there, and do the same on this side. There. And then, and this part, I could not find any really effective way of bringing this open. You're supposed to pull this panel up, but one thing I like to do, one thing I do is that I grab these and these here. These are the combiner head's antennas, but I don't like really doing that. So another option could be you stick your nail. There we go. Oh, you can just grab it from here really tight to at least pull it out a bit and stick your nail in there to bring out the combiner head. And then for this part, you fold it back. Oh, lift up the antenna to get it out of the way for clearance. And then make sure that this connects into there. Like so. There's the combiner head. And then you take, you fold this piece up, which is pretty important. You fold that piece up. And then you just lift up these panels, these pieces, and just connect them together to form the chest. And then you just pull down these pieces to reveal the other combiner ports. And that's it. Pretty simple, nice, and sleek. And I love it. I will tell you right now, when I get into his combination, this guy is actually really nice. There are very few flaws to this combiner mode. To this combiner chest. It's fantastic. It's really simple, really sleek, and really good. And what I like to do is plug the weapon like there on his back. Or is it like that? Oh, didn't plug in the back. There you go. Plug it there in the back, and he has like one big cannon on his back. Pretty neat. And yeah, that's his chest mode. Really, this is, I think out of all the combiner chest modes in the line, this might be my favorite. I consider this the best combiner chest, and my favorite of the Voyager's Voyager chest modes in the Combiner Wars line. I consider this mold to be the best one. And okay, that's pretty much it. Overall, solid figure. Solid figure. And I think I can say it now. I think the entire team of the entire aerialbots team, they're all fantastic figures. And I highly recommend the team by itself. I highly recommend them because each figure is great on its own, and look really great as a team as well. So might as well get to some facts. And Silverbolt here, I believe is the mold. I think it's the Voyager mold that got repainted the most in the line. Now, granted, it makes sense because it's a very solid and excellent has an excellent chest mode. So it's the mold that was, I think, repainted and remolded the most out of all of the Voyagers. Let's see, there was Silverbolt, then he was repainted and slightly retooled into Cyclonus, then into two slightly different versions of Scattershot. So you had the first Scattershot, whose combiner chest mode was something called Betatron. Then you had then you had another Scattershot that became Computron. So you had a Cyclonus, Scattershot, another slightly different Scattershot, and C-clamp, and general C-clamp. So yeah, it was this guy was technically repainted 4 times, which I believe is the most out of all of the plus his plus Superion himself. So yeah, it was the mold was used 5 times in total, but it was repainted 4 different times. But it was repainted into 4 other characters. So yeah, that's it. Overall, it's a nice solid figure. And yeah, this was the Voyager that got repainted the most. I think second only to, I believe, Manosaur, yeah. No, Motor Master I think had like maybe 1 or 2 less. But yeah, this is Silverbolt. Overall, great figure. Like, all of the entire aerialbot team are fantastic, both on their own, and now just wait until you see the actual full combined form. I'm like a little bit of spoilers. It's spectacular. So yeah, that is it for my review of this guy. So this has been my overall great solid figure. So this has been my review of the Transformers Combiner Wars Voyager class Silverbolt. This has been my 5th aerialbots review. This is Composite EnerJoe signing off. Peace out.